Centro, California. Just hit the hot weather in the desert. And this is where Mr. Cruiser, unfortunately, is turning around. He's not going on this motorcycle trip of a lifetime.
Which is my best side?
No explanation. Yeah, which is my best side?
Yeah, that's definitely the best.
And we are on the way, beginning today, to a 15 or 20,000 mile adventure.
Who's that guy at KPBS? You know, that does all the documentaries?
Huell Hauser.
Yeah, Huell. This is the Huell Hauser. The poor man's Huell Hauser.
So while Paul is going to stop at every sign, Bob is going to talk about everyone.
We're 2 hours into the trip and he's already stopped a dozen times.
You two guys are perfect for each other. My God, it's like Ozzy and Harriet.
The sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Lighten up while you still can. Don't even try to understand. Just find a place to make your stand. Take it easy.
It's been a long first day, and I think probably Prescott is our destination today, because my head feels like it's been inside a pressure canister all day. Other than that, it's been a pretty nice day.
Is that why they call you Mohead?
Mohead.
Because I got Mohead and Mohead. These are those are the ones you had from high school. Those pants.
Nice try. Don't say I gotta know if your sweet love is gonna save me. Oh, we got it easy.
Day 2.
What the fuck?
Lummox wakes up and has his coffee delivered unto him. Come on, wake up and smell the coffee. Oh, the lighting isn't so good in here. Oh, but you can see him.
I weigh 3 times my body. I worry, I throw my fear around. But this morning, there's a calm I can't explain. The rock candy's melted, only diamonds now remain.
Tell us what happened to your bike today?
Huh? Well, let's see. The first thing that happened was that I
let it get the best of me and it fell over.
Oh, that's right.
Stopped. My brother failed to take a picture of it. Quite unusual.
And you admitted it. I can't believe it.
The second thing that happened was that it started to sputter on me on the freeway, the interstate, and finally died. Picked up, got back on the freeway, and it died again. So we figured we got some bad gas, some water in the gas, but all is well, thank God. Otherwise, we'd be out there in the middle of nowhere.
So and here we are at Applebee's in Gallup, New Mexico. I don't know if you can see that over there against the sun. We're going in to have just a mild cocktail. Just a one mild cocktail. Waiting for your daughter's next message hooked into the Borg, the Matrix.
And here's my daughter.
That's how she gets $1,000 a month, huh?
5,000 a month.
5,000 a month.
5,000 texts a month. It's a world's record. I mean, she's in the Olympics of texting. It's Olympic qualified texter.
He really wants this sandwich, Peter. He really wants this sandwich, but you know how Bob is. Bob's Law. He made fun of me for saving the half sandwich. I'm called Half Sandwich Helen. But in the middle of the afternoon, after a long, hot, dusty drive, he really wants this Subway sandwich. You know you do. Come on.
Fuck you, Paul.
Come on. See? Proof is in the pudding.
Can't take it.
Funkadelic, Funkadelic. There's no one in the world like Funkadelic.
Hey, Linz, when you're watching this, now you know where you get all your ham.
Between the perfect world and the bottom line, keeping lovers It's a miracle in itself, and we know too well what that's about. Still we made it through, only God knows how. We must have had a little help. Must have been a wild angels, watching over you and me. Yeah. Wild angels, baby, what else could it be?
Me, number one.
You. It's all about you.
All right.
We
we're
get up
here.
in the morning, it's all about you.
Yeah, me making coffee and getting your ass out of bed. And getting the great sumo wired up so we know where the fuck we are. This was the campsite that not 15 or 20 minutes ago Bob was whining and wailing about not being able to find a place to go by the side of the road and eat our lunch. Just wah, wah, wah. And that was 5 minutes or 10 minutes after he'd forgotten to get gas just before we were about to go
Can
over
we
the mountain
take a
pass.
look at that snot coming out of your nose? Sorry. Tell us the story about walking into the gas
What
station
story?
attendant
What story?
and the
Boy,
girl.
I can't share anything with you.
The girl has a little smirk on her face, and Paul finally figured out why. When he came out, he wiped his nose, and sure enough, there was a big honker came off.
Watching over you and me. Wild angels, wild angels. Baby, what else could it be? Wild angels, wild
Rocky Mountain High, Colorado, Rocky Mountain High. I've seen it rain fire in the sky. Friends around the campfire, and everybody's high. Rocky Mountain High. Rocky Mountain
town. Ain't no doubt, yeah, they're gonna come out. They're waiting for the sun to go down. Feel it breathing down heavy on you.
Zumo! Where are you, Zumo? Zumo!
Phone.
Zumo! Bob loses Zumo. Zumo's going to be pissed, Robert. He doesn't like to be lost. No GPS. No self-respecting GPS likes to be lost. Where is Zumo? Zumo, not on motorcycle. Zumo might be in bar. Ooh, that would mean that...
Zumo, I know the Zumo was not in the bar. Zumo!
Oh, Zuma.
Zumo's out in the cold. He wants to go in.
Oh, God. He's going to be pissed, Robert.
I want it known that, yeah, it's getting later and later
The reason it's getting
and
later
later every morning.
your snoring is getting more and more and more, keeping me awake longer terms at night, longer periods of time at night. Let's check this out, won't you? That's acceptable, thank you.
And we're here in the Four Seasons
Check the
Newcastle.
room out.
Four Seasons
Check the
Newcastle.
scene.
And so we can catch this. This is the way the shower was left here. And there's all kinds of crap caked on there, and rust, and old soap bars, and it's a piece of work. But when it's raining and cold, you know, you have very few options. But here's the Punkadelis, and he's getting up later and later and later every morning. It's almost cruise time. My God.
It's worth a shot.
M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E Mickey Mouse, da-da-da-da, Mickey Mouse, da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. A Walmart plastic tub and some duct tape. A first-class operation here. I gotta tell you, first class. And to top it off, it should have been done last night, you know, instead of this morning. But, you know, we're a little bit sketchy on the memory and the list of things to do. The bikes are totally equipped out. Got the camera case here, right here. You got the great Zumo here, who guides and directs us at all times. And we have one Punkadelis, who is adept at M-Mouse construction.
Great tape.
Is this right up to code? Oh. Just like the boat.
Right up to date.
Right up to code. Look at this. This is great. Mark, are you watching? Are you watching, Cruiser? Does this remind you of Alaska, Mark? Oh, this is great. This is absolutely great. Okay, well, we've got a good day. We head north into the Black Hills, and over here we have another important ingredient of the trip: an 18-pound bag of peanuts. It's perfect.
You want to get the
Contact cement has now been laid, and
Contact.
foam inserted. Look at the look of intent and excitement. Oh. What happened?
Well, I don't know.
Get all the essentials of life there. Knife.
The essentials of
repair.
Duct Tape Construction Inc.
Or he could have spent the $100 and bought one from Honda and had it installed. We are now at 9:15, treading water. And as Paul approaches the cruise record, I think the cruise record is probably about 2 o'clock though, so you got a ways to go. And whilst Paulie plays and the clock ticks, over here we see a biker all ready to go. What an asshole.
So, I'm the one that got up and made the coffee. I'm the one that has to pack the coffee.
Only after he was awoken. Now, let's try it.
Saboteur. There's a saboteur.
The saboteur in the group. All right, can we please try to contact cement and get going? And voila!
Where's my camera?
Now, here we are at 25 minutes later, and after an exhaustive search for his sunglasses, which he misplaced, now he forgot that he had to grease up, and we may get out of here by 10 o'clock.
What is the #1 rule of this trip, Robert? What's the #1 rule? Huh?
Make it to the next. Make it to the next stop on schedule.
You promised me.
I did.
Your solemn word of honor.
I did, and that's why I'm sitting here.
We're only about.
That's why I'm
3 days
sitting
into the
here
trip before you start breaking.
That's why I'm sitting here very patiently, waiting for you to just trying to pass the time here while we tread water.
I gotta protect my bags here. You know, these bags that I carried around with me, being a netting guy.
Yeah, they're pretty baggy. Oh, it's the upper lids that are coming down.
Yeah, they're meeting in the middle of the.
They're meeting. Going to see a piece of property, and it's a county road, and lo and behold, what did we run into but this? Apparently they left it that way and they're out to lunch. So we're taking alternative measures with our realtor Jim here. We're going to take this little cat here. Men and their toys. Yeah, boys and their toys.
Having fun now, ain't we?
Now, if we get stuck here overnight, that'd be fun. All right, Paul, what are you doing?
Corruption of Wyoming.
Boy, you take one step in
City
Wyoming
guys-
and you get corrupted.
A city guys come
Yeah.
clean, pure, and then we come up to God's country, and what do we
Get corrupted. A little bit of, what do you call that?
Copenhagen.
No, but it's chew. Chew. You know, this is a damn tough job.
His wife's gonna kill me.
Hey, you're not my keeper. Let me be the man I am. Take away these chains and let me call you friend. I need to touch the fire to believe the pain. Love released always will remain. If you understand me, well, give me room enough to learn. Light the candle for me, then let me take my turn. I see the wisdom shining high upon your shelf, but I need to feel the freedom for myself. There's a fire on the river running through my soul. I need a chance to see just what your love means to me. From the mountain in the distance, you can see me as I fall. Keep the fire burning until I reach the river's end. Until I reach the river's end. There's a fire on the river. There's a fire on the river. There's a fire on the river. There's a fire on the river.
Polly, wake up from your deep sleep, Polly. Oh, it's morning, and look who has your coffee all made. It's a beautiful thing. Here it is. Smell that aroma.
You just are gonna stick that in my face, aren't you? Ow!
What did you do? Here. It's full. Watch it. All right. You've got to rise and shine and give God the glory, glory, rise and shine and give God the glory, glory, rise and shine. Give God the glory.
Lindsay,
Children
you see this,
of
Lindsay?
the Lord.
just, thank God that you have a mother that's a little different than this.
We got places to go and people
isn't
to
it?
see, and well, it's late.
How is it?
It's 7:47.
No, oh, you asshole. Oh, you asshole.
How is your coffee?
That's good.
All right.
Very good.
So what's on the agenda today?
Did I do about 250 miles?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We're not going to do it 380 miles or whatever you're talking. Yet last night, 380. We're going to do about 250. We're not going to lollygag here like we did yesterday in Eureka. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's now 15 minutes later. And Bisseldorf is
trying to find his cover for his cover, the cover of the cover. And he's still packing.
I know my brother stole it. Just.
What else? In the rush to win, I did what?
But you know what? But you know what?
Yeah. It doesn't really matter, does it? Because we're on a trip to relax. We don't have get-there-itis.
You're forgetting there in your commentary is that Moi got his butt all the way downstairs to make you coffee.
Like I normally do every day, and then take a rat to shit for not being ready. Like yesterday, I did coffee, I did your laundry, I hauled your bags out to the bike, and washed the windshield for you. Huh? See? 2 clean windshields while I was waiting for Bateman Bisseldorf here. Just let the record show.
Yeah.
Let the record show. Now, no comment, Robert. You're not allowed to comment on this one. Peter, and all those who are interested in such things, let the record show that Paul is standing around, fully packed and loaded. Thank you. Everything's ready to go, and Powder Puff hasn't packed yet. He's still looking for his cover for his bike cover.
Stole.
No. No. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. You know, everything's open, and I've been waiting for 5 minutes. Let the record show. And of course now it's no longer. Such things are no longer important, as declared by Zumo the Great. And oh, by the way, Zumo hasn't even been put on the high altar yet. This is a terrible lapse. A terrible lapse of the high priest of Zumo.
Seemed like yesterday. It was long ago. Janie was lovely, she was the queen of my nights. Here in the darkness with the radio playing low. Secrets that we share, mountains that we move, caught like a wildfire out of control. But there was nothing left to burn, nothing left to prove. And I remember what she said to me, how she swore that it never would end. I remember how she held me oh so tight. Wish I didn't know now what I didn't know then. Against the wind, we were running against the wind. We were young and strong, we were running against the wind. The years rolled slowly past. Found myself alone, surrounded by strangers I thought were my friend. Found myself further and further from my home. Guess I lost my way. There were oh so many roads. I was living to run and running to live.
And never missing an opportunity to stop and give thanks and praise to the great Zumo, led us across this great nation so far. Here at the Wayside Cabin, Missouri River is blowing. And it's been a great day to the day.
Against the wind, a little something against the wind. Found myself seeking shelter against the wind.
All right, here is the latest fashion statement in Platte, South Dakota. And it is, what day is it? Thursday, September 11th.
Day 10.
Day 10. And it's an overcast day. It's a little cool. Perfect for riding. We're heading on to, hopefully, somewhere around, where are we going?
The beat goes on, the
beat goes on.
Drums keep pounding a rhythm to the brain. La-da-da-da-dee, la-da-da-da-da.
Charleston was once the rage,
History has
Paul coming out. Now, how many things has that been you forgotten?
One, my coffee cup.
And here we are in Hall, Iowa. Beautiful Hall, Iowa.
In your eye upon the rail.
And once again, Robert is waiting for his brother Paul. Robert, who is ready and has his bike running and is ready to go out of the parking lot and is waiting for his brother.
drums keep pounding a rhythm to the brain. La-da-da-da-dee, la-da-da-da-da.
the grocery store, the supermarket.
Little girls still break their hearts,
And men still keep on marching.
Here we are at the end of a long day, another long day, and I have Gramps out here on the stoop.
I'm gonna have to install one of these on the bike.
Now there's something, a rocking chair.
A rocker. I could use my steering straps and rock myself. Almost asleep. Well, except for a flash, an overwhelming desire, overwhelming urge of get-there-itis, we had a pretty nice day today. We could have capped it off with
We're going to cap it off right now,
a
Paul.
little coffee in a beautiful town square about, an hour back. But oh no, we can't do that. We can't take time to have a good time. Oh no, we gotta get there. We gotta be at Denny and Jane's tomorrow night. My God, if we don't, the world is gonna end. Denny, when you watch this, and if he doesn't cut it, I hope you bring some ease off, some relaxation. You know, not just come on, we gotta get there. Come on, we got mileage. We got miles to put under our belt. We gotta make it. Come on. Unbelievable.
Is that what you, is that,
Specific, yeah, that's what I think.
Is that what you think?
That's what I think. And it's
no one cares what he thinks.
La-da-da-da-da.
And the beat goes on.
Yes, the beat goes on.
And the beat goes on.
And the beat goes on.
The beat goes on.
Here's your coffee, Paulie.
Boy.
Oh boy.
Lindsay, if you're ever...
Here we go. Here we go. Here's your coffee, Paulie.
You poor
And
girl,
it's-
you don't have a
And
chance.
it's 6:23. We're just treading water this morning.
If you were only 25% of the apple off the tree, you'd be screwed. But you're
Here,
at least
look,
50 and maybe
smell it.
55.
Smell this
We'll
coffee.
do anything to get a video.
Oh my gosh, is that good? Oh,
I'm going to throw it on you.
oh, is that good? Now watch it. Don't spill it. This is just the way it's gonna be in the home.
can I have-
In the home.
No, it's not. It's not going to be this way. in the
Wait a
home,
minute.
trust me.
Wait a minute. Wait. Let's
Give me that
wipe the
fucking way.
wipe the drool off your face. That's good. Here you go. Here's your coffee, Paul. Mr. Netting, got your coffee.
I'll wake up the whole fucking hotel.
This
It's
is the way we get out of bed. We get out of bed. We get out of bed. This is the way we get out of bed early in the morning. What? You've got to rise and shine and
No.
give God the glory,
No.
glory, rise and shine. Give God the glory, glory, rise and shine. And give God the glory.
All the while stealing tuna fish off your buddy's plate.
Yeah, that was the way of Wheaton. Just like Congressman Hastert. another Wheaton graduate, bilking the constituency.
I've done nothing.
I've done nothing wrong.
Nothing.
Being a city slicker, I don't know the difference between beans and sorghum, except that if I had to, I would guess that this is a soybean.
Here's to you, pal. Toast. All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh,
Cheers. All right.
In the garage.
We're in the garage.
In Mayberry.
And we just pulled into Mayberry, and we got the bikes parked, and there's Denny, buying his way to the top again, you know.
Day 11 and day 12.
Jeez, oh, and we are ready to rock and roll.
About 250, average 200, 250. That's a long one. It is. It's a.
So you were the one that was born in Beersford?
I was born.
No, seriously, you were. Because we thought Mom was.
No.
Mom was born in Omaha? Our mom?
How does
Helen?
he know? He wasn't born yet. You know? He wouldn't know. All those guineas? He wouldn't know where they were all born.
How come you were born in Beersford? I know that's where Jake and Betty were.
Well, my
Right?
mother was sick. And she had to go up there for the dry climate. So I remember going.
Did you go to Betty's? Is that what the deal was?
Yeah. Yeah,
The
Betty-
farmhouse there?
Betty Young.
And Jake and Betty, right? And Jake played the zither.
That I don't know.
I remember. Really? That's what I remember. The only time I ever saw him was when we visited out there and he played the zither.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I don't really know.
Wait a minute. You got that memory. You never forget stuff. You never forget stuff.
It's been so long ago, I can't remember.
It was a long time ago.
Oh, come on. Let me get those Jensen noses up together. Look straight that way. Oh my goodness, boy! There's an identical proboscis right there. Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Here we go. There we go. Get in here. There we go. All right.
Where do I look into?
Just look in there.
There we go.
Just kind of point it. Yeah, just point it. You know, the subject matter is so weak, and it doesn't really matter what.
I don't know how to zoom on it, so I'm going to get in really
close you're
close
getting.
on the
My
nose.
God.
No, I have more of a different.
Proboscis, huh?
Yeah, I don't. Proboscis. Yeah, this is the.
Where are you? Oh, you're
Jensen
down.
Jensen proboscis.
I see. Okay.
And this is the Jensen margarita here.
Yeah, exactly.
Right there. Yeah, let me taste that.
Hardly any liquor in it.
No liquor in that. I don't think there's any.
I don't drink liquor.
Danny, there's no liquor in that margarita, is there?
No. It's pure as Bob Jensen.
There might be some parishioners that.
That's right,
are
yeah.
on some-
Could be checking up on you.
Could be checking up. Yep.
We got to get him.
Can't mess up that image, that perfect
Okay, Danny, you
image.
got to get in there too.
Get
Huh?
on in. Here.
Where are you going?
I don't know. These guys are leading me astray. So I'm
We're going to Newfoundland.
Oh my.
Newfoundland.
Are you going to Newfoundland?
Yeah. We hope we're going to Newfoundland.
That's up north of New England.
I think we're going to be take water ski
Why
for all
are
you
you out there
flatlanders.
for? Just to take a trip?
Just because
see
I
what's
see.
we've
there.
been asked that question so many times. We say
I
we're
can
going.
imagine.
Why are you going there?
Why don't you just fly? Why don't you just fly there? It's fine.
It's a long way.
They are. You're goal winning.
On the Gold Wing.
You're going, oh,
yeah.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if we can ride with this guy. He's got this fancy Dan BMW.
Almost brand new.
Buy his way to the top. You know, that's what he does. All looking at him. Just buy your way to the top.
Yeah, right.
Gosh, look at all the junk on it.
Oh, it's
Good.
Well, we carried Bibles and tracts.
No.
So that we can give them away to people on the way.
I can imagine. I'd like to read that one.
Actually, we have a little gift for you that we bought in Wyoming. It was, what was it, the history of
Wyoming whorehouses. There's a whole book on it.
We bought that for you.
That'll do.
See what I had to put up with our rating?
Yeah.
This is the result of your
He raised us, yeah.
With the help of Mom.
The careful nurturing and tutelage of Reverend Bob.
Oh, boy.
When you have that special gambling obligation, call 1-800 Reverend Bob obligation.
I'm surprised you aren't in jail.
So, Dad, do you have any words of wisdom for him on the road?
Any nuggets?
Yeah, any nuggets of wisdom while we travel?
Throw us something.
On the road?
Just keep it straight, that's all.
That's right. Keep it straight.
Keep
That's
what?
right.
The bike. The bike.
Whatever.
The bike.
Whatever. All the junk you got.
I need another referee.
Get rid of it.
Uh-huh.
And you're both going out east?
All three of us.
You're going to be on the back of mine.
Yeah, I thought you were going to go on the back.
Yeah, didn't you know, Dad? You're leaving tomorrow.
That's right, yeah, right.
We're all packed. Julie packed for you. And
I'm leaving tomorrow, that's for sure.
King Rev.
All right. Cut.
Is that a brake too?
Yeah, that's the lever's brake. Yeah.
Oh, that's
The rear brake.
well, I think we need to put that helmet on him, Paul.
I think so, too.
He needs to try the helmet.
Oh wait. Well,
You might have to take your glasses off.
There we go.
Take my glasses off.
Let me take charge of these. Okay, now, hold on. First things first.
What's that for?
That's your priest's cap. Your holy man's cap.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a thing.
Oh, that's great.
Dude! Oh, dude! Yo, dude. I'm Preacher Bob. Don't mess with me.
Oh my gosh, look at that helmet. Wait, I get my glasses. No, wait, okay. Holy smokes.
I think his head is too big.
Wow, wait.
There you go.
There he is.
Gosh. Hey, you put that. Oh,
It's heavy, isn't it?
it sure is.
Yeah.
Gosh,
That's great.
sakes.
Yeah. Here's a great way to shut him up. Just.
Yeah.
Sermon's over.
saying, Reverend?
Yeah, you were saying, Reverend?
Wow.
Take it off. Take it off. Just, once you slip it off yourself, it's probably easier for you to look at yourself. Very good.
Pretty darn cool.
Here's a...
Oh, he's not out here. He's not out here. We're trying to find Denny. He's been piddling and packing and piddling and packing for hours. Hours now. Let's make sure he's not.
Denny, are you up here?
Where are you guys?
Where are you?
I'm right here.
Well, come on. on. We're
I'm getting there.
What do you mean?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You've been packing for hours now.
After a few times you've asked, how you doing? I'm getting there.
What, Denny?
Wait a minute. What's in the bag? Well, this little bag. Oh, this is what he's done. He's got one. He's got one. What? I think we found.
We are going skiing, aren't we?
I think we found Mark Cruz the second. I think we found Mark Cruz
We
the
need to
second.
check you on the cruisometer. It's a pre-flight check.
Yeah.
It's a pre-flight cruisometer, the piddling check. Well, where is the stuff you picked?
It's out in the bike. A bunch of it's out there.
It's all
really. It's coming.
Really? Whoa.
She's in there.
Okay, well, you know. Oh,
He's got to have his
that's what he's. You actually gonna exercise on this trip? We left that exercise in Prescott. Maybe it was New Mexico. I don't know.
The desire is there, and we'll see whether.
The spirit is willing.
A necessary part of the running?
Those are yours or somebody's. Is that
Oh,
yours?
those are mine.
They're size 20.
Where did they go? Where did these come from?
I had them in the laundry. They were left in the dryer.
All right.
In my yellow
So we're getting there.
It's in the dryer.
Pre-flight?
Yeah.
Pre-flight check.
Now it's
About
in
the
the
only thing
dryer.
that's left. This is the tough stuff. We're trying to decide what we're going to do now.
Uh-oh.
The essential.
Oh, he's got it all laid out in here.
Well, no, this is
Oh, the electronics.
the gadgets, you know?
The gadgets.
You gotta have laptop
Oh
stuff.
my
You might
God.
have the need to change the channel or change
Oh
the
my
playlist when you're on
God, look at this.
the- Yeah. Lighters.
Look
Do you
at
take
this.
normal lighters or do you take, just whatever? Flashlight?
Oh, yeah.
Normal binoculars.
Oh, my goodness. Yes.
Bob, never mind what Benny says. What does Jane say?
What does Jane say here? What? Come on. Oh, I got to get you in the lights.
No. You don't need to get me at all. No.
There you go. Now, Jane, pass judgment on this menagerie here.
Oh my God.
This is definitely a cruise. This is a cruise menagerie here.
This is the stuff you can't
What the hell is this?
iPod.
That's an
That's for the
iPod.
iPod. The music.
We might rent a car and then we put it in the trailer.
Oh my God, Denny.
For every electronic device, you have to have a charger.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, I've seen this. Did you read this?
Not yet, no.
So I've heard about this book.
Yeah, it's
Supposed to be good.
It's supposed to be good, yeah. I'm looking forward
We'll have plenty of time.
to reading. Yeah.
Well, actually not. When we get in, it's amazing how little time we have
I'll bet you guys get done.
to
settle
read
down.
and
Where are we gonna go eat?
where we're going to eat.
Where's the Dairy Queen?
And I'm tired.
For the $200 sunglasses.
Yeah. $500 on guides. 200 was back in 1985.
Right on these. These were a gift, so.
Got to have your own individual
Cigars.
case.
Cigars?
Oh, cigars.
absolutely.
They're not in there yet, though. See, that's part of the.
Well, now, should we have one?
That's it.
Oh,
Insulting.
yeah, tonight.
Well, maybe
Absolutely.
split one. How about splitting? Can you split one?
For you to be on the grill, are you?
Well, let's grill.
Let's get down to the important stuff. Is there anything Paul can do to help you?
I want to make a record of this.
Empty.
No,
Well, look at empty and more layers. Layer upon
Oh
layer.
my goodness.
How much
We got the
capacity
cigars.
do you need?
That's a
Get the cigar cases.
Yes.
And we're going to have to fill that up with some really good
There's
as
a
we
couple
go along,
Boxes right there, ready to go.
Oh, yeah.
Couple
Boy,
of them with,
I'll tell you.
Well, I probably won't need
Good
to chew
inventory.
anymore now.
Jane will take good care of your husband.
Okay, thank you.
We will take good care of your husband. And make sure
Everybody
he doesn't.
come back safe and
Oh,
sound.
the little leather glovettes. The
What
glovettes.
are these, baby gloves?
Big. These are like,
They're tiny.
these are like you get in sex shops. Oh, man. Do they have a little, the only thing you're missing is a little chain attached to it.
It's self-lubricating.
Self-lubricating.
Actually, oh yeah, those. Oh, they.
Are those yours?
No.
Are those yours, Jim? No, they're just fit tight. That's all. They're made to fit tight.
Pulp Fiction
Prophylactic
gloves.
fit.
Does he have enough stuff?
Oh my God.
This is-
Well, it's piddling is part of the fun.
He is like Peter.
You know.
in your head.
Piddling is part of the fun.
Oh my God, we're gonna need this.
This actually
We're
comes from my
definitely
motorcycle
gonna need this
days.
because
We only have 3 of them with us. Yeah.
you gotta have all 29 attachments.
Hey,
You never know.
on your inventory list.
You never know when you're gonna need it.
So,
Are you taking all of that?
oh, of course. This is
Of course.
Oh, that's great.
at least
Yeah,
most
he's
of it.
taking all.
Oh,
I have to
this
show
one.
it.
I'm looking at 2 noses that look almost identical.
9/13/08 is the date, folks.
Fail booster.
How we doing, Jane?
This is going to be priceless part of the video. Matter of fact, it may be a major portion of the presentation.
Hour 1, minute 1.
Lift off! Lift off!
Does this mean that Jane can fix us lunch in a little while?
Jane, did you sabotage this machine so he couldn't go?
Well, you know.
Holy cow, we got us a
Boy, it just never stops.
okay.
Now he has somehow pressed the child lock on the dishwasher so that the dishwasher is generally inoperable.
Bob did that. Call on customer service.
I would. Hey, how do you feel after your first day of baptism by fire?
Still glowing hot. My neck
Whoa.
is sore from carrying that sphere in my head, that 20-pound
Yeah.
thing.
You sure had it yesterday.
Good. Otherwise, I felt it was an exciting day. Good day. Day one.
All right.
Let's hope day two can be nice and gentle.
Yeah, nice and gentle. My brother's already pre-squawking about
About what's out there?
the weather.
What
Yeah.
lies out there in that beautiful, beautiful view.
I think the storm has passed, and the wind is still blowing a little bit, but
Oh yeah, but it doesn't look like it's raining. This is good.
yeah, it's a good sign.
Anybody else notice that gold pound powder's got a little?
Oh yeah. And that's why we do it.
Yeah. That kind of.
Hey, they don't know the story. They don't know the story of our thorough analysis of Gold Bond powder. He's far too serious this morning.
Kind of listen.
And how do you like working with Peter? It's
I love it. I love
it's
it.
an interesting, makes for an interesting job.
It's a whole lot better than having a case of the hemorrhoids, so you know I keep going with it.
But not much better.
You know,
A little better.
very sweet.
How about a sharp stick in the eye?
Much better than that, yes.
Much better than that. How about a hammer to the kneecaps?
Well, I don't know. I did shoot myself in the knee with a nail gun one time. It's kind of comparable, but you know, it's
Right.
still just a little bit better. we stick with.
What? The nail gun is a little bit better.
Right.
And here he is with the first problem of the day. It never ends for Equity, does it? Are you looking for jets?
No, right now I'm trying to figure out how to unlock the child lock on a dishwasher, which some child named Don Roberto has putzed around with it. Now we can't get any dishes done. Thank you, Robert.
And it's my fault.
Your fault.
Okay.
Let's see what we got here. Robert, you have not defeated me yet.
Goes on. The beat goes on.
Drums keep pounding a rhythm to the brain. La-di-da-di-dee. La-di-da-di-da.
Bob owes Paul $2, but Paul owes Bob $1.50. Therefore, Bob only owes Paul 50 cents.
And you can't have any refreshments until you pay your dues.
Until you pay your dues. Thus saith the treasurer of the club, Paul Netting. Netting a residence, Paul Jr. speaking.
You know, you'll be the front.
You're looking pretty good in the morning.
No one is immune. And you'll find that from time to time, Bob actually uses his creative license when he makes up stories about people. Nobody ever said, "Netting a residence, Paul Jr. speaking." Nobody ever did that.
How many times?
Bob.
How many times have I heard that in my life? You know, when I was a youngster, I was wondering why anybody would answer the phone like that. You know, it's like the Eddie Haskell answer. You know, oh, Mrs. Cleaver, what a nice dress you have on. Netting a residence, Paul Jr. speaking.
That's definitely seated.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay, so if we're in Michigan,
This is all
look at
seated.
that. Oh, yeah.
So you know what? That's what you.
Beat goes
Drums keep pounding a rhythm.
Gordon said she has a license station in Benton Harbor. Tomorrow is no percent. 1%. The longer we wait here, the nicer the weather will be, but we could go today. Probably better than this. We have anything east, like, what was the big city, Toledo?
Yeah.
You gotta go on?
Yep, yeah, Toledo.
Where's the weather right here?
the minutes
So it's mostly north and east of us.
Yeah. And by the time we get to where it's going,
it's tracking.
There's Lansing. We're right here.
Green is the rain.
Boy, come all the way across the country, and what do you think of a guy comes all the way across? Friends come all the way across the country and he leaves.
You know what? It saddens me to be leaving, but I love you guys. Can't tell you how much I'm gonna miss not being right there, but call me every day.
Yep. I'm not going to call you. That's bullshit. You're leaving us. And first of all, you should be coming with us. Second of all, you're leaving us.
You know what? It'll be his first project.
I need you to wake him up every morning.
Checks in the mail, too.
Yeah, checks are in the mail.
I'll send them out here, too.
Looking for that prospectus.
No prospectus. Big check.
All right, see you, Peter. Drive.
This deal's got to close.
Bye-bye.
We don't have time for perspectives. We don't have time for analysis. We don't have time for projections. That's bullshit. That's just all a bunch of anal accounting bullshit. We need the checks now, gentlemen.
You want to get in on this deal or not?
The checks, that's all. Yeah. You're missing a lot.
And we need them today. In fact, we don't want the checks. Can you wire the money today? The taxes are due.
Grandma's sitting chairs, reminisce.
Some men just like to be outdoors. We've got a palatial estate here, and pool table and pool and hot tub and showers and bar and TV. Oh no, no. I gotta go out and start a fire with newspaper and wetwood, and god damn it, I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna give up until I singe my mane. Hey, look around. Come on. Yeah, right. you be the lick.
I said it was only a matter of time, so let's see what we have out here. We have... There we go. Take a bow. It happened sooner than I thought it would, but
yeah,
I knew it would. Well, here we are with that brand new fancy Dan Beamer.
Well, they lower the curves, don't they?
But now it's been initiated. Here we go. We're keeping track of all the things that have been lost and left. So, what is this trip all about, Denny?
This trip is all about just surviving.
It's going back to get your sunglasses.
Sunglasses and a pair of gloves.
Well, the day's break has been a good one. Well timed because of the inclement weather. Still drizzling. And we're having a good time. Peter just left and we're relaxing, having a cigar, a little beer. Gonna have a little pizza later, stuff our faces, hope for a weather change, and then be ready to head to points east. Shit, you guys. We'd be lucky to make it to the East Coast.
Noon is 9 o'clock our time.
We'll be lucky to make it to the East Coast by November, for God's sake.
Just a Pacific time, you know, so 3 hours.
And the beat goes on. Yes, the beat goes on. And the beat goes on. And the beat goes on. The beat goes on.
You got to rise and shine and give God the glory, glory, rise and shine and give God the glory, glory, rise and shine. Give God the glory, children of the Lord. You got to rise and shine and give God the glory, glory, rise and shine. Give God the glory, glory, rise and shine. Give God the glory, glory, children of the Lord. I told Paul a little fib. Yeah, we're just sitting here treading water, man. 10 after 8.
You got up and made that stuff?
No, I delivered it to him, though.
The thing he told me was that it was 7:45. Whoa, 7:45. And then, a little while later, he said, I was lying. It was only 5:45. I said, you asshole.
Oh, yeah, I heard a couple of the Glory renditions before.
Oh, yeah.
The latter one. That was the duet, though. That was better.
On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making music with my friends. And I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again.
Let's see what we have. Here we have a couple of guys. Cones on Paul. Cones on Paul. It's heaven in the Midwest right here. There we go. And there was no assignment. There was no assignment, Clovis.
You got to say on this cone, Peter, because these guys pushed my motorcycle to get it started. But the next one is something different. That's going to take off the assignment.
The legal department has yet to make a judgment on the assignability of those cones. The cones themselves are in question, considering the interest that's owed on all of those other cones.
Thank you guys for pushing me.
We can go get some chew.
All right, here we go.
Where's Bob? There he is. Look at how tall that corn is. Here we are in Michigan, having a conage. Cone time.
And don't hurt yourself, for God's sake. Yeah.
The Dave Action.
The gay center stand.
As Grandpa Jensen would say, yeah, it's just something else to go wrong.
Just something else.
That's what he said.
I love those gadgets.
That's what he said about Power Windows Day. I remember they first came out.
Oh, really?
He said, just something else to go wrong. I like my Nash with the roll-down windows, the manual roll-down.
I know that's a private number at the Dairy Queen, but if I could just talk to them for 2 minutes, I could just say, ship it. I'll pay you $50 to go through the trouble of doing it. Senior moment, senioritis. I am the professor. Classes begin every hour.
I need a chance to see just what your love means to me. From the mountain in the distance, you can see me as I fall. Keep the fire burning until I reach the rising. Until I reach the rising. There's a fire on the river.
Talk about a lot of history here. This is
Tell us about ending up in a grass field over there, Denny.
You know, it was one dark night. I was trying to set up a little tent, and darn if I couldn't figure it out, and I just ended up falling asleep there.
It is kind of hard to figure that stuff out when you've had through about 5 too many beers.
Tell you, stay inside the lines. But something's better on the other side. I wanna run through the halls of my high school. I wanna scream at the top of my lungs. I just found out there's no such thing as a real world. Just a lie, you've got to rise above.